Well, look what I got. This ought to be pretty cool. This is Rlaarlo's new RC car, the X12s. And boy, is she a beautiful looking car. It is kind of heavy, which is good because you want that weight. There are other channels that have already done the unboxing of this car. So what we're going to do today is that we're going to take this thing to an indoor carpet track. We're going to put some carpet tires on it, and we're going to see how this thing gets around the track. I don't want to bore you guys too much with the box panel specifications, but it does come in another color. This is the Raging Bull. Yeah, it looks like the Red Bull, but don't get that mistaken. Copyright infringement. We can't do that stuff. So let's go ahead and look at the other one. So again, we have the Raging Bull, and then we do have another blue and black color, which has the so-called Golf livery. But it says glad because you're going to be glad that you got this car and took it around the track, played with it, beat it up a little bit because it does want to tear up the dirt. Let's see what other colors it comes with. It just comes those two colors there. It comes with the Hobby Wing motor, and it does come with the Hobby Wing ESC. As you can see, it does come with the 3600 kV brushless motor, 45 amp ESC, and yes, this thing is 3S capable, and it does come with the battery. Let's see, what is the other side? That's the other mumbo jumbo nonsense. But what we're going to go ahead and do is that we're going to go ahead and take this car to the track, see how it jumps around, and give you some more insight on it. I did find one problem that was causing my car to do some weird grinding in the rear diff. I will point that out here once we get to the track. So let's go ahead out. All right, y'all, we made it here to RCHQ for tonight's race. I do have my pit already set up and everything. We have our little off-road track here where we're going to test out that Rlarlo. First, we're going to do it with the tires that it came with from the factory, and then I've got some 14B tires that we're going to use to also test it as well in today's race. Let's see, we got TJ back over there. We've got Racer X or Tony there. We've got Doug there. A couple racers over there. This is my pit spot there with the new Rlarlo X12s. Who else do we got over here? We've got Scotty over here. He's watching the Longhorns game with Jen. And then we've got Terry over here running his Mini Z. All right, let's go ahead and go check out this car. We have the Rlarlo X12s. Now I've got it dumbed down a little bit on the remote because at 3S and with the brushless motor in it, at 100%, it would dominate this track and it would tear up the carpet here. So what we've done is that we've taken the actual throttle rate and we've brought it down to about like 40-45%, just so that it doesn't overpower the track and overdo the jumps. So let's go ahead and give this car a try. We'll go ahead and do a couple jumps, and we'll go ahead and put a couple laps down. All right, so we went ahead and did a couple laps and everything. We've got the J Concept tires on the front, and we're going to be running the stock tires on the back, just because I'm running into a little bit of a fitment issue with the rear tires. So we are going to wait until this race is over, and we will see how we do in an actual club race. Here's the problem that I was having with the Rlarrlo when I first got it. It was making a crazy old grinding noise right up against that gear right there. So what I did to get rid of that was that this spacer here was pushing that gear towards the pinion itself, the actual drive gear for that gear. So what I did was take that shim, I took that shim right there, and I moved it all the way over here to this side, out on the outside of that bearing, just to get rid of that grinding noise. Because as that rotated, there would be like a hard grind in a certain spot. So if you're running into that issue, just take that washer right there, or that shim right there, and move it from that cup and move it all the way down here to this side, and you should be good. I don't have any problems with it, and as you see in the beginning part of the video, it no longer has that issue. So that's the update that I had for you about this car. Other than that, this thing's great on the track. Everybody loves it here. Everybody loves this car. I've already had 4 people that work here at RCHQ drive this car, and they are very impressed. And sorry I'm not able to bring you guys the race that I had on Wednesday. Today is Saturday, and so what happened was that somebody stood right in front of my camera recording the whole race against the 14B and the Rlarrlo. So I'm just gonna set up the camera and show you guys what the car looks like when it's going around the track by itself. I've gotten rid of the rear rotation when it lands, so the car should look a lot better now than in the early part of the video. So just stay tuned, and I'll get right back to it.
I regard the work of motivation the most important work in the history of man. Everything that happens is motivation.
TJ Valley. Tonight. 18-7. 10-5.
All right, that was the running episode of the Rlarlo X12s. Again, we are here at RCHQ, aka known as Hobby Therapy. So if you want to get your race on, go ahead and come down to RCHQ. They do races every single week, and if you guys need any help with anything, they have a very, very helpful staff. They're friendly, and yes, they can point you in the right direction. Thanks again for tuning in to Jason's Random Channel. Like, subscribe, and I will see you guys on the next one. Bye, y'all.